News Force Friday Night Football is sponsored by Jack's. All about the South.
You figure it out? He took that out of his.
Welcome, Friday Night Football fans. Here we are again for another year of exciting football around the Wiregrass. We are at Wildcat Stadium. I am Philip Gilly along with Mr. Mark Kinney here to do your color commentating again. So we're very excited about starting this off, even though it is a hot evening, Mark.
It sure is. I don't know how these kids are going to be able to make it for the whole game, but I know we did some baseball games earlier this month, and they were at temperatures in excess of 100 degrees, and I would imagine it's probably 110, 115 out there easy right now.
Yeah, it's going to be a factor. There ain't no doubt about it. So they're going to have to really hydrate and take the timeouts when they need to. We are at the newly crowned Bill Bacon Field. The coach here for a long time, had 240 wins, 210 of them here, 2 state titles. So that was exciting. They had that earlier, that presentation.
Yeah, he had a good turnout from previous players. I would probably guess in the excess of 100 players he's had in the past. They had a nice video presentation for players talking back to him. It was very nice. He was here for 26 years, retired in the year 2000, and you can tell the town of Enterprise truly loves Bill Bacon.
Absolutely. So talking about Enterprise, the new coach for his second year is Coach Blackman. They have 9 players returning on defense, and Coach Blackman said that is absolutely their bread and butter, what they need to go to. And until their offense is young. They only had 4 players returning there. They got a junior quarterback. So he said he's relying on their defense to kind of pull them through and keep them close in games so their offense can get in sync.
Yeah. I think this year you're going to see a lot of running to start it off. They have a kid by the name of Eric Winters for Enterprise that is a huge player for the junior. He will most likely be recruited by all the colleges next year. He already has over 20 offers, 9 from the SEC alone. He's also got USC in California and Oregon. That tells you what kind of player. He's normally a safety defensive back, but I wouldn't be surprised to see him on the offense tonight.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either. He's going to be a major factor in this ball game. They also have some returning combined linebackers, Walker Turner, JT Hooten, and Marzavius Real. They're combined with 238 tackles last year, 17 for loss. So, again, that defense is going to be something to be reckoned with the Eufaula Tigers.
Yeah, that's right. He knows he's got a big game tonight going against a big opponent, and he thinks if his guys can stay together, he's got a chance tonight. But he realizes they've got to do this as a team because they don't have one standout stud that they can ride tonight.
Absolutely. Ready for kickoff. We want to thank you for joining us. Again, those that was here last year, thank you. For the new ones that are here, watchers, appreciate it. And we got it started with Eufaula get the kickoff and coming down to about the 10-yard line. A good tackle, downfield tackle there to put Eufaula starting 1st and 10 at the 10, well, almost 11-yard line.
Yeah, Turner Walker there, number 25, with a nice tackle. Keep them just inside the 11-yard line. Got them backed up. Eufaula does start off their first drive tonight.
Tigers setting up with a single man in the backfield. Quarterback's going to keep it. He's going to come up with maybe a yard or 2, and then he would just slam to the ground. Again, that linebackers for Enterprise are going to be all over the place.
Yeah, number 10, I think we looked at the stats before the game, and there's combined 238 tackles among the 3 returning starters on linebackers. Linebackers are a very strong unit for Enterprise this year.
Quarterback was rolling out, was looking downfield, but he felt that pressure and he just got rid of it, which was a good thing. because there was nobody really open anyway. So instead of taking a loss, he just threw it out of bounds.
Yeah, that's Browning Anderson for Eufaula. He is a quarterback this year that played wide receiver last year. So there's probably going to be a few learning curves for him this year to start off the season, and going against a team that has 9 returning starters on defense, it's going to be pretty tough for Browning tonight, I think.
Yeah, what a way to start the season, huh?
Yeah.
Quick snap. He's got a little bit of room to run. He's tripped up there at about the 17-yard line, so that's going to bring up 4th down. It's going to be a punt situation, and Enterprise Wildcats going to have great field position.
Yeah, it's the second tackle there for Turner Walker. Brings up 4th and 4, which I would imagine Eufaula is going to punt. Looks like we got number 19 back for Enterprise, Mr. David Shiver, returning for Enterprise.
That is number 19, David Shivers, at midfield, waiting to return this punt. Quarterback number 12, Browning Anderson, also doing quarterbacking and punt. Going to call a fair catch right at about the 46-yard line where Enterprise Wildcats will take over. Great field position here.
Yeah, well, I think we've got a personal foul on Enterprise. He took the legs out of the punter, who is the quarterback, Mr. Browning, and looks like it's going to be a first down now for Eufaula. So,
yeah, I don't think Coach Blackman's going to be happy with that, with them being backed up like that and going to have great field position, and then you're going to give them a first down.
Yeah, I think the emotions got the best of them. Probably excited, first time on the field, special teams for the year, and almost was there, but got to be a little smarter next time.
So that will give the Tigers a first down at about the 31, their own 31-yard line. Again, we're just starting. If you joined us, we're at Wildcat Stadium, Bill Bacon Field. It's 10 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter. The Tigers were able to get a first down off of a penalty. They're going to try to go to work. Nice run there, number 12, again, Browning Anderson, just taking the ball, faking off, and getting, about 8 yards.
It was a nice tackle there, it looks like. Marzavius Reed, he's an outside linebacker. He's a senior this year, and he's one of those top 3 linebackers on that defense, does a great job and made a nice stop there.
Well, the Tigers trying to spread the field out, get them linebackers out of that secondary. Almost a tackle for a loss. It was number 10 for the Wildcats, but got a yellow hanky on the field. Probably going to be holding. What do you think?
I think so. It looked like they held the right end down here on Enterprise. Great job there by Browning, though. He held onto the ball while the defender got in there and kind of delayed a little bit and gave the running back, number 1, Marquise Harris.
Yeah, he made a nice cut. Would have got the first down if it wasn't for the holding call. But that may be the reason he got the first down.
Yeah.
Or would have had the first down.
Well, take that back. They may not have. Maybe a no call, maybe?
He signal holding. Oh, there they go.
Oh, no, they're moving it back now. Okay.
There he goes.
Yeah.
I think Eufaula was just trying to trick him a little bit, you know?
Yeah, I don't blame him.
If you get away with it.
So that brings up second down with a little over 10 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Looks like it'll be 2nd and 13 for Eufaula here. And Coach Jernigan said that the key to his offense is number 5. You're going to see him line up he's outside right now in the slot position. He'll line up at tight end, fullback. He's the key to their offense. But
yeah, he is a great looking athlete. You can just see from here. Quarterback's going to fake the handoff, and he's going to get maybe a couple yards before he's brought down at about the 27-yard line, 28-yard line. We'll say 29-yard line. I'll get it right in a minute.
Looks like a helmet came off. Number 8 looks like he'll be coming off the field. Had to sit out of play. Brings up a long 3rd and 11 for Eufaula. I wouldn't be surprised to see them kind of throw it deep here to maybe kind of open up those linebackers a little bit and kind of have them drop back in coverage. Because right now they're coming with their ears peered back.
Yeah, they brought some pressure here. Had a man open. Oh, missed it. It was going to be intercepted by the Enterprise Wildcats. What a nice little tip drill there. He's going to take it back. He's at the 30, 20. He'll go out of bounds at about the 22-yard line. Very nice heads-up play there.
Yeah, it's Marsh Green with a great interception off the tip. It actually hit the receiver in his hands. It might have been a little bit behind him, but pretty good throw. And nice hands by number 2, though, on the tip drill. Brings up 1st and 10 for Enterprise from about the 22.
Yeah, he had the man open. It wasn't a terrible ball. It was great, but it could have been caught. Could have, would have, should have. So the Wildcats get their first crack at some offense in great field position at the Tiger 22-yard line with 9:13 left in the quarter, first quarter. The Suns finally went down behind the trees. Mark's it's a little bit better out here now.
15 degrees different.
Wildcats in a wishbone. Great blocking downfield. Ball given off number 1, Keon Dunlap, a 6'1", 205-pound running back, and he muscles on down to about, what, the 11-yard line?
Yeah, it looks like it. About 2nd and 1, nice tackle there, number 10. Tony Coleman on the tackle.
They run the exact same play. Getting number 1, Keon Dunlap, gets the first down inside the 10-yard line.
You know, this isn't a surprise, I don't think, to me and you, because talking and catching up and looking at film on Enterprise, this quarterback has maybe 2 throws in varsity football. So looks like the first couple times to kind of get his nerves calmed down a little bit, been excited, and running the ball. So I'm expecting to see a lot of running from Enterprise tonight.
Good burst of speed there, but number 1, Keon Dunlap, for his 3rd carry in a row, going to get down within the half a foot line. Again, working that right side, and if I ain't mistaken, that's where those 2 returning offensive linemen are.
Yeah, they do a good job. That Enterprise in the Eagle Eye red zone here. 2nd and 1, I expect to see number 1 again.
Great penetration by the Eufaula Tigers. Throw him down for a loss. Tell you what, they came hard and fast straight up the middle. I see pick number 79 getting up out of the pile, Aaron Grubbs.
Yeah, there was 3 or 4 of them there that did a great job of getting in the backfield and holding that up. Looks like Enterprise is bringing on the, I guess you could say, the jumbo package. Looks like they may have a big lineman in the backfield to run behind. So let's see what, they're probably going to run behind number 65 there.
It is 3rd and goal from the 3. Got a man in motion, going to fake. And one's going to keep it. He's going to go in for a touchdown. So they put Keon Dunlap in the Wildcat position. Fake the prank around, so it gets some motion going the opposite way, and he was able to get in pretty easily, Mark.
Yeah, nice play call. You know, pretty much just hike it and hand it off and run it down the field. And if they can do that all night, it's going to be a long night for Eufaula, but maybe they can make some changes there and do that, because they looked pretty good, Enterprise did, on that first drive.
Yeah, they did. You know, Coach Blackman, just what he was hoping for. Defense got him in great field position, and the offense were able to get some good continuity. Went for a 2-point conversion, and it is good. Warren Axton ran it in for the 2-point conversion, so that's going to put the Wildcats ahead for 8.
It's like a little Wildcat formation. Number 1 just kept it and ran right up.
Tell you what, 65. They got lucky. Number 55 was holding all day long for the Enterprise Wildcats. Didn't get caught, so he didn't do it.
Yeah, great job by the number 1 reading his blocker and falling right behind him. Leads up to 8-0 with 7:17 to go for the Enterprise Wildcats. Hopefully the situation on Eufaula, the quarterback can settle down now. He's had his first series in. I know he's probably used to being a wide receiver, but being the quarterback's a whole different ball game of controlling the offense. And he made some good calls and good reads. Actually, the one throw and the interception, I wouldn't call it his fault necessarily. It hit him in the hands, but it might have been a little bit behind him. But I think this is a good start for him, and hopefully they can move the ball down the field for Eufaula.
I do too. I mean, you look like a smart player. Made some great decisions, some great reads. Ran the ball when you needed to run the ball. He threw the ball out of bounds when he's, instead of taking a big loss. So I agree with you. Little bobble there. Big block. Going to be a flag down on that big block. I don't know exactly if it was blindside block, which I'm assuming that would be. So this is going to come way back.
Yeah, sure was, number 20. And he was nowhere near the play. He had
no
that,
reason. Yeah.
And they're going to be back inside the 10 instead of being at near the 44-yard line. It's going to be close to a 34-yard penalty.
Yeah. Yep, Aquarius. Yeah, Arleo Slaughter was already way past where the block was made. So, again, smart decisions got to be made. So that was a 40-yard difference?
Easily. Sure was. That's just not keeping your emotions in check and knowing that your play already was cleared from him and just, making the wrong play there.
So we first and 10 for the own 5-yard line. Eufaula Tigers. Going to see if they can generate a little bit of offense. A little end-around give. Going to pick up a nice gain, about 5 yards.
Yeah, tackle there. Tamaris Green, the one that had the interception one last time, came up and made the tackle from the safety position. Was a nice tackle.
Yeah,
brings up 2nd and 5, it looks like.
Yep, number 16 is Zakiya Steele with a nice little run there. That's positive yards. That's 2nd and 5. Really nice protection right there. The ball's not thrown the best in the world, but absolutely should have been caught there, and that would have been a first down. But it wasn't. It was dropped by number 8, Thomas Hill.
Yeah, number 7 on the defense there. Keandre Matthews did a good job of kind of separating the ball from the player, but it should have been a ball catch by the wide receiver.
Yeah, I was impressed with the protection there. He had time to throw that ball.
Yeah.
So again, the Tigers spreading it out a little bit, trying to get them returning defensive backs to spread out as well, so it won't be so clogged up in the middle. Again, with plenty of time for Browning Anderson, and that was broken up by a Wildcat there. That's number 6. It's Ontavious Hooten. JT's what they call him, but that was not going anywhere anyway.
No, they kind of set up the screen there, and JT did a great job of reading that and breaking up like it's going to be 4th and punting for Eufaula.
So again, the Wildcats again is going to have great field position with that defense stopping the Tigers at the 11-yard line.
Got a feeling that Enterprise probably won't be getting close to the punter on this one.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That last penalty.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Number 19, Davis Shiver at the 45-yard line. Eufaula Tigers 45. His coach is over there saying, clear out, let it go. They did bring a little pressure, but he stopped before. He just kind of made him quick kick it.
They only sent one player this time. Last time they sent 3 or 4. And I think from there they trying to handle that.
So after the ball went out of bounds, that's going to put the Wildcats in the Tigers territory at the Tigers 32-yard line with 6:18 left to play in this first quarter. Wildcats up 8-0.
Looks like we may have our first heat timeout. I'm not sure. Got an official timeout for some reason.
Yet I think they get an extra one, don't they? A quarter for heat. Is it one more quarter?
I thought that was one every 5 minutes, but maybe it's every 6 minutes. I'm not sure.
Well, that's the right thing to do. I mean, you're losing a lot of fluid out there. I mean, we're way up here and it's hot. Like you said earlier, down on that field, it's got to be another 10 degrees hotter.
Yeah. All right, we're going to take a break here for a second and do some, let our viewers get a little break and come right back in just a second. Come back and see us here in Enterprise.
A little heat time out there, let the kids cool off a little bit, hydrate some. So we got a Wildcat. That's what the way to go right there. The Wildcat mascot sitting there relaxing in the rocker.
I can't imagine how hot he is.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. He needs him a fan in there with a block of ice. The Wildcats again taking over after a Tiger punt at the Tiger 32-yard line. Oh, we had a false start there. Number 17 jumped, so this play is going to come back. So Jordan Knight just got a little happy feet, got caught at it, so they're going to bring it back and tack on 5.
Yeah, I thought it was a false start. The play was dead, but I guess not. I guess it's legal procedure or motion, legal shift here is what they actually called.
Yeah, I thought it was too before the ball was snapped. It should have been a dead ball. They should have just stopped that and go ahead and mark it off.
But, these are typical type plays that you have. Start the season off. These little hiccups and mistakes, the little small things you hope to fix. You hear every coach say the most improvement should be from game 1 to game 2. And hopefully you learn, and the excitement of being out here and start playing and being focused.
Oh, yeah, that adrenaline's going. The first game, get the butterflies. I know I did when I played, if I got off the bench. Nice play right there. That was number 9 and number 19 getting in the backfield and throwing them down for a loss.
Yeah,
Kevion. Yep.
He sure did. He's a transfer from Central Phoenix City this year. And also Mr. Jalen Parker did a great job. But Coach Jernigan was really excited about having Kevion here. And he sure did. He blew up that play.
Yeah, that's a good game plan for the Tigers. I mean, because this is a young offense. Get them all rattled a little bit.
Looks like it's 2nd and 22 here for Enterprise.
Good, nice little swing pass here. Number 3 is going to pick up all that lost yardage and get some more. We do have a flag on the field. So that was number 3, Amari Griffin, with a nice catch. But that was a nice pass.
It was. I think we got number 4, though, and holding out about the 24-yard line. So they'll come back here. But it was, like you said, a great play call. Had him in the flat over here and blocked a little too well down the field. But did a great job here. You'll see number 3 coming out of the backfield here with a quick hitch pass out to the flat.
And that's a smart play for Warren Axtell from Coach Blackman to get him some confidence. Nothing too far down the field. Nice little swing pass out there in the flats and let your faster players make all the moves and get down. But unfortunately, there was a little holding, but it still got him a little closer to the original line of scrimmage.
I think the back judge ended up catching. He probably had his right hand wrapped on that left shoulder of the defensive player. So they did that.
Oh, nice play right there. Smart. That was, again, number 8, Warren Axton. And Coach Blackman said he was smart. That was a choice for him to give it to the running back or keep it. And he saw the hole. And so that tells you he's a very intelligent player.
And he continues to make plays like that. That's only going to help number 1 in the long run, because they can, we saw the play earlier where the number 9 for Eufaula ate up because they'd been handed up to number 1 the whole time. Well, he kept it that time because everybody was focused on number 1, and a nice play call by Mr. Axton there by getting it in.
Yes, sir. Mr. Warren Axton got some wheels, too. I mean, he had a little speed going down there. So looks like the Wildcats are going to go for a 1-pointer this time. Number 81, Andrew Pickard. Kick is up. And it is good. So the Wildcats go ahead at a couple of touchdowns and 2-point exploit. So it's going to be 15-0 with 4:45 left in the first quarter. And wow, the Enterprise Wildcats are looking good. But then again, Eufaula Tigers has made some mistakes. So Mark, it's kind of helped them out a little bit.
They did on that defense. Again, you've got an assignment defense where each player has a certain position that they're supposed to cover. And I think they just got a little greedy there, went all to Mr. Dunlap in the backfield, and they forgot all about the quarterback, and he just kept it, ran right up the gut, and he was gone. Nice decision by him. And that's the kind of decisions you like to see him to make, because as we said earlier, as the season goes on, they're going to be hitting number 1 Dunlap because he is a really good football player, and he's going to be lied on a lot from Enterprise. So Mr. Axter's going to make his life easier for him if he can make decisions like that.
Absolutely. I agree 100%. So Coach Blackman's got to be very pleased with his offense right now. Little scooter kick there. Going to be picked up by number 0, Mr. Slaughter. He's going to make a cut, but it is well covered by the Wildcats. It's going to get to about the 15-yard line where the Tigers will take over with 4:37 left. But, man, they've had some very good kick coverage.
Yeah, that placement of that kick couldn't have been any better inside the 5 and gave time for number 31 to get down there and make that play. So Marion Holmes did a great job of making that play on them, and well done by him.
Yeah, I'm thinking the Tigers need to at least move the ball down the field some, get a little confidence, or don't want this game to get out of hand too quick. There's a nice play. Nice cut. That ball was thrown to number 4, Antron Mitchell, and he made a Wildcat miss in the secondary and was able to get the first down.
Yeah, I think that's what he's going to have to do is kind of, you'll notice Enterprise is really walking down about 8 or 9 guys in the box and making them throw the ball. And if he can do that, loosen up that defense, that'll be nice.
It's a nice cut back and a run by number 1, Keon Dunlap. Again, running hard, making some Wildcat miss, so able to get it, pick up another first down. And as I said, this is what they needed.
Yeah, that's exactly right. They did a great job for they made the play.
Yeah, that's number 1, Markia Harris.
Tackle again by number 6. And he's one of those linebackers. That's John Tavius Hooten, JT. He's made the play earlier. He's one of the veterans on defense making the play.
Second 7 is going to be a keep by Browning Anderson. He's going to pick up maybe a couple. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 4.
Nice tackle by Walker Turner here.
Got a play coming in like the Tigers going a little quick.
Yeah, I think they've kind of gone to a faster pace here to maybe keep Enterprise on the field and may catch them here with too many players. Just got off in time.
It's a rollout. He threw into double coverage. It was well covered by the Wildcats, but number 12, it's got some arm strength there. Browning Anderson threw that a long way, and he was rolling out.
I think when they do tape, though, on Sunday, when they meet back up, he had a guy wide open in the flat, and I think his eyes got big and thinking touchdown. Just move the chain there is what he should be doing, because he had a guy out about 8 yards out to the left over there, wide open. But, you know, like we said, he played wide receiver last year, and it's going to be a learning curve for him, and it's part of the game that he's got to work on. Brings up 4th and looks like about 4 or 5 here.
4th and 5. They may be trying to make him jump, but they may be going. They got, again, number 1 alone in the backfield. Markia Harris picked up a nice block there. Going to roll. He's got a man wide open downfield. That's number 5, and he dropped it. Oh. That was Mr. Pugh. Yeah. Keviante was wide open behind the defenders, and it was like a lazy pass, but it should have been caught. That's, what, 3 passes that should have been caught tonight? More.
Yeah, he'll remember that tonight on the bus ride back to Eufaula, because it would have been inside the 10-yard line, and if he could have caught it cleanly, it might have actually been a touchdown because he's behind the defense. But it's a encouraging sign for Eufaula, though. Moving the ball on Enterprise, and if they just execute a little more, then they'd still have the ball right now, possibly going in for a touchdown, but it's a turnover of downs with 3:01 left here in the first quarter. With Enterprise.
I know they didn't execute, but you know what? That shows the offense a lot of confidence. You know, your coach going, let them go for it on 4th down, especially when you pass midfield, and the execution was almost there.
Looks like they have a little movement on the left side of the line for Enterprise. Here with 3:01, Enterprise getting the ball back. Up 15-0 here in the first quarter.
Yep, got a false start there in Enterprise. They'll back them up 5. So make it 1st and 15 from the 40. Their own 40. That was ball's handed off to number 1, Keon Dunlap. There's a big hit there. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think that's about right. Looks like somebody may be shaking up on the sideline here for Enterprise. Can't tell. Oh, that's Mr. Keith Dobry. Took a shot on the sideline, so hopefully Keith's going to be all right. Looks like he's okay, smiling. He's a gamer.
He got his glasses back. Assistant coach helped him out with his glasses. So we had one jumping on defense, but I think it's going to be another false start.
It is with 2:55 left. These are the small things that they're going to have to work on, because as the season goes on, these should not be happening. But the first couple weeks, they only have 2 returning starters on that line. Could be some guys with a little bit of nerves, understand? So something the coach can talk about.
Going to bring up 2nd and 20. Going to hand it off to Keon Dunlap. It's going to get maybe 5 back, maybe 6. Going to bring up 3rd and 12, 13.
Yeah, looks like Kevion Layman's here. Also, number Jaquavius Moss, a very intellectual young man. He has actually offers from the Ivy League schools. So that's impressive.
Very impressive.
Also, his Air Force as well, Coach Jernigan said.
225, a nice little swing pass out the flats to the opposite side, and that's going to get a first down. Keon Dunlap lowering the head at the end, and that was the same play opposite side of the field, Mark, that worked over here.
Yeah, I really don't like that. More look like prevent defense. Put the pressure on this quarterback. It's a new kid, and he just got back, and all he did was drop it off to his running back, and they had the numbers on the outside. That shouldn't happen. When you're 3rd and 15, your defense should be, I think, more or less pressing the quarterback, trying to make him make that quick decision, and pretty much gave that first down to him on that defense call there.
That gets the Wildcats inside the Tiger territory at the 41-yard line. Another quick pass. Very nice. To tell you what, that was Warren Axton got that ball out there in a hurry. That was able to give number 2 some room to run because it was out there so fast.
And looks like we may have another holding call here on Enterprise with 1:45 to go here in the first quarter. It is holding on Enterprise.
But number 2, Morris Green, was a good little athlete too. I mean, he got down the field in a hurry. I bet he's quick as a cat.
Yeah. And it looks like that was really at the first down marker, so it's going to be 1st and 10 again. We'll pretty much do a redo here. And I really like the play calling from Coach Blackman. He is making nice, easy throws for the quarterback, not really pressing him downfield, just trying to get him comfortable, and he does a great job of hitting the runners in stride with 1:45 here to go in the first quarter.
Got a man wide open on the flats. That's number 11. He's going to get way down inside the 15-yard line. That was number 11, Cates Blackman, the tight end, and again, kind of misdirection play. So the tight end just kind of drifted out to the flats, and he was wide open.
Yeah, nice tackle by Tywan Turner. He was a great job to stopping the touchdown. You'll see the tight end sleep out there, and again, they've been running the ball all night. So he's just a great tackle here by number 15.
Yep. And the Wildcat again, that's Keon Dunlap. He's going to get caught behind the first down marker, so he's going to lose maybe a yard or maybe get back to the original line of scrimmage. He's going to bring up 2nd and goal at the 12-yard line.
Looks like you're about here in the Eagle Eye red zone here with about 1:10 left to go in the first quarter for Enterprise. Looks like Enterprise is kind of taking their time here, making the play call. Looks like we got 2nd and 9, looks like. With 54 seconds here to go in the first quarter.
Number 8, Warren Axton in the shotgun. I formation, and he is hit in the backfield, and he keeps the ball. Again, what a smart play. He's going to rumble in. He's going to get the touchdown. Number 8, Warren Axton Blackman with a very heads-up play.
Yeah, that was a great decision by him because they were all in the backfield. On Turner, and there's nothing they could have done. And he just kept it, and out the in and out ran everybody. And that has got to be a huge sign.
Yeah, that was not a design play. No. That was just a heads-up play by number 8.
That was a great play call. 37 seconds here to go in the first quarter. Looks like we're going for one here. Mr. Pickens will be the kicker.
From 81, Andrew Pickard for the kick. It's up. It hits the goalpost. I think it's no good. It is no good. But it's still going to be 21-0 because of that 2-point play they had on the first touchdown. So interesting first quarter. I mean, the Tigers just can't get down. I mean, they just made some mistakes, but they moved the ball. They had a lot of positives. Just Enterprise capitalized on every mistake they made.
Yeah. And again, number 8 there did a great job. The quarterback, Axton, did a great job of making that play. He did a little Johnny Manziel money sign because he's been watching Netflix at night. But great job by him making that decision of keeping that ball because the running back was completely taken out. And that's impressive to be his first game out there to make these type of decisions. He's done a great job.
Yes, absolutely.
But if you're Eufaula, you got to be a little excited as well because you're there to make the play. It's just executing that play. So if they can tackle and wrap up, you know, this was still possibly a 14-7 ball game or something in that neighborhood.
Yeah, absolutely, because we had a drop ball, pass down there inside the 4-yard line. Could have been a touchdown. So, that could have turned the momentum a little bit anyway back to the Tigers. But they got to, like you said, they got to execute. They got to make those catches. Line drive kick picked up by number 5, Mr. Pugh, and he is a horse and a half to Keviante.
Got 30 seconds here to go. The number 5, we talked about him a little bit. I know he dropped the ball earlier, but Coach Jurgen said he is the key to their offense. He is Mr. Do-It-All, and as you can tell, even on kickoff, he caught that and returned it a good 25, 30 yards here with 30 seconds to go from their own, looks like about 46-yard line.
Ball's handed off to number 1, Markia Harris, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. I seen the big number 64 in there.
Yeah, they're going to try to get another playoff here. It's got 15 seconds to go, and they're kind of rushing it up. They're trying to get the play well, maybe not now. Looks like that's going to probably be the last play here with 5 seconds left to go, and don't look like they're going to try to get another play. So looks like here at the end of the first quarter, it's 21 Enterprise, Eufaula 0. Y'all come back here to Bill Bacon Field in Enterprise, Alabama.
We are just starting the second quarter. There's a play made by the Wildcats. Tigers had the ball and then got pushed back to their own 32-yard line with a sack in the backfield.
Yeah, like a little miscommunication between the running back and the quarterback, and big loss for 10 or 15 yards there that they were kind of expecting. And great job by Enterprise to see that make the play.
A little dump off screen there to number 1, Markia Harris. He's going to fight his way down to about the 42-yard line. Tell you what, it's good quarterbacking by Brandon Anderson. He had the guy all in his face and was able to still to dump off that little screen and pick up some positive yards.
Number 6, number 25 there, John Tavis Wood and JT. And number 25, Walker Turner, who's been on, seems like every other play out there for this defense. Like we said earlier, linebackers is a huge strength on this team, and tonight they're showing that for Enterprise.
So the Tigers having to punt again. Browning Anderson standing at his own 29-yard line. Number 19, David Shiver, back deep for the Wildcats.
I don't know if they might have taken too much time on the clock because the back judge threw the flag. Legal substitution on Enterprise. Still will leave it at 4th and 10 here with 10:47 to go in the second quarter. So I would assume they would still punt, I would think.
Yeah, I would think so too. Give them a little bit more.
I mean, they held them last time to some 3rd and longs and allowed those plays. If they can get them off the field and maybe make this a 1 or 2 possession game going into halftime, you know, Eufaula may have a chance here in the second half.
Oh, nice punt right there by number 12, Browning Anderson, dual kicker and quarterback. So number 19, Davis Shiver, got it at about his 1 yard line, brought it out to about the 14 yard lines where the Enterprise Wildcats will take over on offense. 10-24 starting the second quarter.
Chris Tutil, number 50 on the tackle. He's, I believe, the deep snapper. So, I mean, he got it out and got down there. That's impressive for Mr. Tutil, which brings up 10-24 to here to go in the second quarter. Be 1st and 10 for Enterprise.
So I agree with you, Mark. I think Eufaula Tigers need to step up on the D right here like that, put a little bit more pressure. Again, number 8 playing a heck of a game for his first real game. So very impressed with his intelligence. Like Coach Blackman said, he emphasized that he's a very intelligent player. It's a nice little quick pass there over the middle. Just a nice safe pass, gonna pick up about 8 yards, gonna make it 2nd and 2.
And Zion Martin there, number 21. Both teams, I know that's about the 3rd or 4th helmet that's coming off tonight. They need to strap those helmets down a little bit tighter because they're coming off at a pretty good clip here tonight.
Yeah, the ball was caught by Jace Hines.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
I believe that's going to pick up a first down, and it is. That was a nice play there. Just enough to get the first down. So that was carried by number 3, Amari Griffin. Wildcats going in a hurry up.
Shamarion Smith with the tackle there for Eufaula.
That's a nice fake, but a great play by number 7. Quavius Moss that got in there, did not get faked. So the quarterback tried to get him out on the outside, but he couldn't get away.
Hey, you know, last year they actually changed that rule, just like college. You can throw the ball away when you're outside the pocket, and there, I think Ward made the wrong play there as he got outside the pocket right there. Probably should have let it go, but Mr. Moss, and you can see why he's such a highly touted football player. Nice play there. 2nd and long for Enterprise.
Setting up a screen. Should have been caught there. We got the quarterbacks down. He's maybe a roughing the passer. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. So a little bit hit, waited a little bit too long for that hit.
Yeah, and they had the play defended again. They only got like 2 yards. It'd be 3rd and about 18, but now it's just not getting taken care of, which brings up a first down. So a play that only goes 2 yards, end up getting a first down out of it. That's just, again,
mental mistakes.
Just a mental mistake that, you know, you got to work on.
So it does give the Wildcats a 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line. Yeah, that's happened several times tonight with the Eufaula Tigers. You know, drop passes, mental mistakes. You know, against a quality team like the Wildcats, you can't do that. You just can't do it.
That's exactly right.
Little misdirection, nice pass again. Down caught, down to the about the 49-yard line of the Tigers. So that was number 17 with a nice grab, Jordan Knight.
Maddox Comer with the nice tackle there. 17 cutting up a little limp, might have got his ankle rolled there at the end of the play on the tackle. But it was a first down with 8:45 to go.
Yeah, that shoestring tackle kind of rolled his ankle a little bit, I believe. But another nice play, a pass by number 8, Warren Axton. Impressive game for him so far tonight.
Nice tackle by number 55 there, Parker Simmons. Made a good play along with number 5, Kivion Pugh.
Yeah, both of them great stuff in that middle. stopping Amari Griffin from getting, well, he got one, but that's it. So that's what the Tigers need right there. That secondary is going to have to come up strong from the quick passes from Mr. Warren. Nice little run. That was number 3, Amari Griffin. He was cutting 2 or 3 times, jumped the defender, was able to get down to the 44-yard line, picking up about 3 yards.
Tripped up by number 14 there, Shmarion Smith. We about 7 minutes and about 33 seconds here on the clock. About 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5. It's a big stop right here for Eufaula. Hopefully maybe they can hold them and make them punt the ball.
A little pressure, you think? Look like it. They're coming on the. Yep. They picked it up nice. So it's a good play call. They actually ran away from the pressure. They was bringing pressure from the right side, and the Wildcats from the Tigers' right side, and the Wildcats run to their right side, which it was more open. So it was able to pick up that first down up to the Tigers' 39-yard line.
Yeah, the end over here. Number 7 did a great job of holding off number 5. Kevion Pugh there and sealing that edge to get that first down. Nice tackle by number 10, though, Tony Coleman from Eufaula.
Got trips wide open up the middle. Warren decides to take off, and a good decision there. He saw a lot of green right in the middle, so he was able to pick up about another 5-6 yards.
Like we have a timeout, looks like, here for Eufaula. Number 11 was a nice tackle open field. Ben Jackson there did a nice open field tackle.
So 6:31 left until the half. Mark, I'm thinking Coach Blackman's got a real good feeling about his quarterback right now.
He's doing a good job tonight, making the smart plays. He's not forcing anything. He made maybe one bad decision where he held on and took the sack, but you'd rather do that than throw an interception. Just eat it. No, that's something you can learn from. And if you come out this game and you have a blowout, as a coach, I always like to see things that you can talk to the kids about because they don't get the big head for the next week. Because if you come out and beat somebody 42-0, well, you don't think you're gonna do that every week. And there's things you can work on, and that's something that can work on this. And there's been some bad plays for the offense and false starts and shifts that need to work on. Likewise for Eufaula. Eufaula's had a good game, I think, overall. They just messed up on 2 or 3 key plays that made big plays that cost them points. So far, I think it's encouraging for both coaches right now.
Yeah, and I agree. And the Tigers have given the Wildcats lots of good field position, which makes it a lot easier when you ain't got to go but 20 yards to get a touchdown versus 40 or 50 yards. Makes a huge difference. We've got another flag on the field.
Sideline warning on Enterprise. Coach didn't get off in time after the timeout.
It's a sideline.
Just a warning the first time.
Yeah, sideline warning. Looking downfield, a little bit too strong. Great coverage, though, by Eufaula. He had nobody really open right there. Anyway, they were stride for stride, step for step. So it's a good thing it really was long.
And I like that play call. 3rd and 1. Try something deep there. You're really in 4-down territory. You're almost in the Eagle Eye red zone here. So, you got Kevion Dunlap. It looks like they're bringing in their second string tailback in. But, again, 3rd and 1. Definitely 4-down territory.
Got a man in motion. He's going to hand it off to number 3, Amari Griffin. And he's going to push forward to, if it ain't a first down, it's sure right at it.
I think it is.
I think it's going to be. They may have to measure this.
They're saying it's 4th down. Not even going to measure it. Woo.
Yeah.
Looks like Enterprise is going to get lucky here with the heat timeout break by the referees.
Yeah, absolutely. With 6 minutes left to the half, Enterprise is 4th and inches of course they're going to go for it. And, man, if the Tigers could get a stop here, wow, that would be big. And they still have 6 minutes to go.
That's exactly right. I'm with you on that. If they can make a stop somehow here and get down and put some points on the board and get into halftime, I think that'd be a huge boost for the team for morale reasons. And just let them know that they were only a few plays off of really being in this ball game, but can't keep making those mistakes and get too far out of reach, and then the second half's going to end up being way too long. So hopefully with the play here, maybe Eufaula can stop them. But tell you, the way Enterprise has been running the football, it's going to be hard.
Yeah,
I think.
I agree. It's going to be hard. They got a big O-line, especially those two returners. Of course, they got the experience as well.
Okay, we're fixing to take a commercial break for our sponsors. We'll be right back. Scores 21-0 with 6 minutes to go here at Bill Bacon Field in Enterprise, Alabama.
And you're saying the next play after the heat timeout, and that is number 1, Keon Dunlap. Run the ball all the way down. Well, he looked like he stepped out of bounds at about the 6-yard line, so they're in the red zone, and that was a 4th and inches, and they got 4th and a lot more than the inches there, Mark.
Yeah, it looked like they went with a quick snap, kind of caught them off guard, and they did a great job on sealing the edge, and Mr. Dunlap got down with inside the Eagle Eye red zone with 5:44 to go here in the second quarter.
We're in the Wildcat again. Keon, nice play there. That was number 9. That's Kevion Lemons with the stop there, so he was able to get maybe 1, but they snuffed that out quickly. That Wildcat worked in the first quarter a couple times, but I think they got it figured out now, the Tigers.
Well, I think they're going to probably have to bring somebody in motion to kind of take a little bit of a heat off of him, because everybody's just kind of zoning in on him. If they can spring it to the guy in motion, I imagine he could probably walk it in for a touchdown.
Warren Action back in the game with quarterback. Number 19, Davis Shiver, spread way out to the left. Another nice play by the Eufaula Tiger defense. Stopping them for a loss. Going to be 4th down.
Kevion Lemons, number 9, did a great job again. This back-to-back plays for him. This is a huge down right here. 3rd and goal from about the 6-yard line with 4:40 to go in the second quarter. They can hold them to a field goal and put some points on the board. This game's still out of reach for
Yeah, if you're Coach Jernigan, you'll take any positive you can get right now. It's going to be the fake. It's going to be a whistle blown dead before the play, so it must be a false start.
It's either that or Eufaula could have lined up in the neutral zone. Nope. Like false start on Enterprise with 4:21 to go.
That's going to bring them back about 5 yards. That gives Eufaula a little extra room to stop them. Still going to be 3rd down.
Looks like about 12, looks like, or 11.
I did like that call, though. A little bootleg, roll out, try to find somebody open or run it, because as we said before, Mr. Warren's got some legs, got some speed.
Looks like they're going to man coverage on the defensive back, so probably focusing on number 1 on this play.
Nice step up, good pass, touchdown, Wildcats, number 14, Jace Himes with the catch, and another nice play. Warren actually stepped up out of pressure, delivered it on his right, on the front foot, nice tight spiral, good play.
And I think impressed me the most was it looks like he was not rushed whatsoever. He was under control the whole time. He maneuvered in the pocket to an open spot, found his guy in the corner of the end zone. Nice throw, nice catch, touchdown for Enterprise.
Yeah, he has been cool, calm, and collective in that back. He hadn't had happy feet. Of course, made a mistake or two, but that's going to happen. That don't matter where you at. In the pros, it's going to happen. But for overall, I mean, 80% of his play has been spectacular. Kick is up, and it is good. So that's going to put the Wildcats in front 28-0 over the Eufaula Tigers here at Wildcat Stadium, and the Wildcats are feeling good right now.
3:46 to go. That was well done. I think that was one of the more impressive drives of the night, personally, because they had to move the ball all the way down the field, and they did so. There's some key third downs they had to have, and nice throw there by Warren on the run, hitting him in the corner. I think the coach will be pleased with that. Like you said earlier, there was a few drives they only had to go 20, 25 yards. This one they actually had to, work his way down the field. The drone tonight's been by Ridgecrest Baptist Church.
That's a cool
Tonight
shot.
Enterprise. That's a very cool shot right there.
That's awesome right there.
This looks like we got kicking off here for Enterprise.
Number 81 with the kick. That's Andrew Pickard. Been kicking all night. A nice little kick. Eufaula takes it at about the 15. Going to be a good run back to about the 35-yard line. So Eufaula will take over with just 3:36 left. So they're going to have to move the ball in a hurry.
Yeah, nice tackle there by number 25. He's been there all night. Mr. Walker Turner did a great job on the tackle. He's had about 2 or 3 tackles on special teams alone, and he's also a linebacker for him. He's had a good night for him with 3:36 here to go.
Yeah, Browning Anderson, if he can make some nice throws here, do some blocking. That one's going to get maybe a yard. It was strung out, took a long time to develop, and the Wildcats just moved down the line, waited, was very patient. So stop number 0, Arla Slaughter, from getting no more than a yard.
It was a nice tackle again by Mr. Turner there. He made another great play.
A lot of pressure there on Browning Anderson. He was able to get the ball off with a smart heads-up play, but he got hit hard, Mark Kenney.
Yeah, he felt that tonight on that turf with the heat. He took that underneath the shoulder pads. Nice shot there. Number 40 made a good contact with him, and he'll feel that tomorrow with 2:53 here to go. And the second quarter.
So it's 3rd down and 9. Browning Anderson getting up a little gimpy there after that big hit. He's going to hand the ball up the middle and just stuffed by big number 67.
Yeah, he definitely, he's one of those players that you just want them to anchor the ground down. He does a great job on number 67. Ricky Sutton did a great job. On that.
Helmet come off. He got to get some equipment repair. You're right. That's about 4 or 5 tonight, ain't it? So that's going to bring up 4th and about, about 6. So the Tigers are going to have to punt again. 2:37 left before half. Browning Anderson got off a good punt last time. Let's see if he can do that again. That's not a bad. Got a fair catch call. So it's where the Wildcats take over. That was number 19, Davis Shiver, with a fair catch. So the Wildcats will take over at their own 28-yard line with 2:20 left before half.
I think what you're going to probably see here is the 2-minute offense. I would expect Coach Blackman to kind of spread it out and try to get down the field and kind of pick the pace up a little bit. Not so much to run the score up, but just practice this 2-minute, because you cannot simulate this at the practice field. And with the officials and the other team out there, I think this would be a good time to work on that.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Like I say, he's not trying to run the score up, but he has the opportunity with a score. You're leading by 28 points to be able to practice this in a real game situation and find out mistakes, what works, what don't work. How does your team handle a 2-minute? Because it's going to come up this season more than one time where they're going to have to do that.
Especially when you play the likes of Central Phoenix City, Dothan High School, Auburn, Opelika. Big 7A schools are playing this year.
That was a big hit by number 70. He should have.
That'll be a 15-yard penalty.
Not slammed him down, though.
Necessary roughness. I don't know so much about that. I mean, I don't think he was trying to be. I mean, the guy's trying to pull away from him. I mean, you're supposed to hang on to him and hope for help. I don't think he's trying to hurt him, just trying to make the play. But as always, they try to take extra care of those quarterbacks. They don't want those extra hits, and that was a pretty good shot he took.
Yet again, that's one of those unfortunate things for the Tigers that's happened to them the whole first half of this ball game. It's just bad luck, missed cues, missed plays, mistakes, mental errors, short fields. So just kind of all that combined has just made that a 28-0 lead.
Got 2 minutes here left on about the 44-yard line of Enterprise.
Going to look downfield, got a man wide open. That is number 3, Amari Griffin, and he's got a blocker out in front. He's got a clear field all the way down for another touchdown. I was afraid that was going to happen with a minute 40 left and 48 left for the halftime. Enterprise scored again, but hey, you can't fault him. Great play. He got behind the defensive backs, wide open field.
Not just that, but I mean, he hit him right in stride. You couldn't have put that ball in a better spot, and that was a great job by Warren Action there on that throw. And I don't think they're trying to run the score up. They're just trying to run their offense. And he actually threw a pass out to the running back. It wasn't like deep down the field. He hit the running back out of the backfield. So nice play call and nice decision by Warren there with the extra point with 1:40 to go.
Kick is up. Kick is good. 35-0. The Wildcats rolling here at Coach Bill Bacon Field. So he's got to be tickled.
Yeah, that's just a nice, good throw there by Warren. Hits him in stride. Well done. There's Mr. Amir Griffin right there. Minute 48 to go. Now Coach Blackman's got to kind of keep their heads in check over the sidelines, because you can kind of get a big head after, because Eufaula's been a really good team the last 2 or 3 years, and you'll see here on the replay, it's just a slipple out, and look at him, hits him right in stride, and great blocking down the field. You'll see here in a second, right there on the left. Yeah.
Yep.
Number two sealed him off for the win. That's a great job by Tamoris Green, of course, and great job here with.
Yeah, and I agree. Yeah, Coach. But if the score stays like this, and they're able to, he's going to be able to substitute a good bit. So get some of these younger players, especially on offense, back out there on the field, so they can get some real-time experience.
We've got a page and a half of players for Enterprise.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
So there's plenty of kids they can put in the second half and get experience, because as the season goes on, the attrition of injuries, you're going to have to play people. There's the kickoff. Looks like from about the 4 or 5 yard line.
It was a nice kick way back to 4, but it was a decent return. It's going to give them back. It's only going to be, well, I don't think the clock started. I thought it was a minute 48 when they kicked that off.
I don't think they quite had that going.
So the Tigers will have a first down at their own 24-yard line.
Imagine if you coach Jernigan here, you're going to probably see 2 or 3 runs here and run out the clock. Nope.
Oh, he's looking deep. And it is caught. Nice play. Look at that. That was number 4, Antron Mitchell. And there's that arm I talked about earlier. Browning Anderson has a gun. And that was I don't know how long of a pass that was, but it was a long way.
Yeah, he got that probably about 40, 45 yards.
Yeah.
Nice throw, and Mr. Mitchell caught it at the high point. Nice coverage for Enterprise.
Yeah, Mitchell made a great adjustment on the ball, able to turn his head around and find it. Going to be another pass, and there, nice catch there. Antron Mitchell again. That's passes that they should have called in the first quarter.
Yeah, that's right. And Keandre Matthews there with the tackle. Brings up first, and just outside the Eagle Eye red zone, about the 22-yard line, with a minute 20 to go in the second quarter.
Clock ticking. Eufaula trying to get in a hurry. Get the ball off number 1, Kia Harris. He's going to get a yard and a half, maybe. Clock ticking down to 1:07. I'm to think a timeout would be in order here.
Yeah, Fred Villy on the tackle.
Maybe he's he's got all three.
Just under 57 seconds, and nobody's calling a timeout on the side.
You can't tackle to the second half, Coach. Nice little fade route there. It's going to be a flag on that. That's going to be pass interference. There's no doubt about that. It's number 7, Keandre Matthews, with a little push off. A little bit too much hands because number 4 was turning around for the ball.
Yeah. When you don't turn your head back around and look for the ball, you're going to get caught on that about 9 times out of 10. And that's what happened on that play. You got 41 seconds here to go. With the pass interference, that'll be a 15-yard penalty.
So put it about the 6-yard line?
I believe so. Should be inside the 10 at least.
You see on the replay, great job. See, he even grabbed him by the shoulder pads, pushed him down. That and referee right in great position. There was no doubt about that.
It's like it's going to be right here with 41 seconds.
So it'll be right at the 10-yard line.
Inside that Eagle Eye red zone.
That was a 10-yarder then. I thought it was a 15. Eufaula again going to do same pass, little fade route, number 4. No call, no flag on this one. I think that's a fair call. They both had a chance at the ball.
I think we've got Enterprise with a late hit or up high on the quarterback here, which will be half the distance to the goal, which should be about the 5-yard line with 35 seconds to go. And I like Coach Jernigan here. He's not holding back.
No, I agree 100%. I mean, you know, just why? You're 35 down, 35-0. Don't be conservative.
Being aggressive. So it looks like it's going to be just inside the, just outside the 5-yard line. About the 5.5, it looks like here, with 35 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. 35-0.
Man, this would be a super morale booster going into the locker room, huh? At halftime for the Tigers.
And I really like the play call from Jernigan, how he's putting his best player out on an island and saying, hey, let's go to him. Looks like we got a timeout here by Eufaula. Like you said, they had 2 left. I think that's a very nice timeout to kind of think about what you're doing here.
Yeah, you might want to go ahead and get you a couple plays ready, because you need to go fast unless you're going to use the timeout again, which I would save it because you're still 35 seconds. I mean, you can run, what, 4 plays, 35 seconds or so?
Yeah.
So you got a chance, and it's first down, so, you know, you're going to use all 4. So I'd have me a couple plays in my pocket for them to.
And Eufaula, Coach Jernigan has 2 offensive coordinators. He's got Coach Cornegie, which is pretty much like the run coordinator, and he's got Coach Lamb, who's the pass coordinator. I see a lot of that sometimes in some bigger schools where they take their focus on one certain aspect of the game and try to look at film and break things down. And when you're at a nice school, and if you haven't been to Eufaula High School lately, within the last 7 or 8 years, they have an indoor practice facility up there. It is nice.
I did not know that.
And it is well done for the Eufaula. It's impressive. And with the heat the way it is, that's great for the kids. They can practice in the nasty elements inside. And we got here with 35 seconds to go. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 5.
Number 12 under center got a whistle blown before the snap, though. So somebody may have been offsides on that one.
Looks like maybe Enterprise called a timeout before. Yeah.
They sure did. Enterprise didn't like what he see. Coach Blackman did not like what the Tigers were showing him. So that was a different look, though. That was Browning Anderson was under center, usually he's in the shotgun. So that gave him a little bit of a tweak.
Yeah, looked like the veer coming in on the back there, and I think that kind of caught them off guard, and there wasn't nobody on the outside getting him right there.
So Eufaula with a fantastic chance to get a score here before the half ends. 27 seconds left. Some great passes by Browning Anderson, some great receiving. Also had a pass interference play that moved it down. Then we had a roughing the passer play that moved it down. So this kind of flip-flop a little bit. The Wildcats are making more mistakes now than the Tigers. So it's a good sign for Coach Jernigan.
I agree completely. They're being aggressive still. And I think, if they kind of started that off at the beginning of the game, they were but again, we can't really knock them because they had as Enterprise takes their last timeout. you know, Eufaula had a brand new quarterback who was a wide receiver last year. So he's, you know, at a 7A school, first game. Enterprise make this last comment for them with 35 seconds to go. So they didn't like what they put back out there, I guess.
Well, I mean, he may be giving us a little extra rest. I mean, again, you can't take those timeouts to the second half. So, you know, you might as well just go ahead and use them.
Yeah.
I know you got halftime coming up, but hey, in this kind of heat, all the rest you can get. I think this is just so important for Eufaula to get a score here. I really do. If they don't be able to score after all they've been through with great kid, it's just going to be a morale just let down. But so it's going to make a swing either way.
And I wouldn't be surprised if this hit 4-down territory.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I don't think they'll kick a field goal if they have to.
Let's see if they come back with Browning Anderson up under center again. Nope. Well, I don't know yet. He's going to he's going to shotgun. Marquia Harris in the backfield with him like it's been all game. Oh, we got another flag. Illegal substitution.
Yeah, they broke the huddle with 12 players.
Every coach over there on Eufaula is jumping up and down and going, look, we got this fantastic chance to get a touchdown. And again, mental errors is just killing us.
Yeah, that's just miscommunication in the huddle when they broke it on the sidelines after they called the play. You know, they get with 3 different formations on 3 timeouts there. So, I mean,
you're right.
May not necessarily be the kid's fault. He was confused, possibly.
Going to go with that same fade, and it's going to be another flag, going to be another pass interference. So again, he did not turn his head around as he did the last time. So this is number 7.
28 seconds to go.
DeAndre Matthews, so that's going to move it back up where it was last time.
That's
28 seconds. So
this
what is that? 3 times they went that play?
At least. With 3 timeouts, I think we've been like 8-10 minutes here the last 7 seconds of actual game time.
And you're right, though. He's going well. He's got his best player. He's putting him out there on the island to give him a chance to make a play. Keviante Pugh. And he said, hey, you're the best I got. So, you know, why not? He's not lined up there now. He's in the slot. He's going to try to run it up the middle, and it was snuffed out. That was number 1, Marquia Harris, but he was brought down in a hurry. I see 25, 64, 55, just a host of Wildcats in there.
Yeah, 19 seconds here to go. They tried to catch him sleeping, maybe spreading them out, but Enterprise did a great job of staying home, and Eufaula calls their last timeout, looks like. They're throwing everything at him but the kitchen sink. Yeah. So they're doing everything they can, Coach Jernigan is. But it's going to be 2nd and 5, which really 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line.
Yeah, you're right. He's throwing every little thing he can. He got Coach Klein's playbook over there.
Yeah, it's truck tells us in 8 minutes and 51 seconds to run 8 seconds off the clock. So bands are on the sidelines. They're ready to go, do their thing, and they've been practicing all summer, too. They're excited about getting out playing.
Yeah, we got helicopters coming over. All right, Tigers spread out again. Marquia Harris, backfield's going to be rolled. It's going to throw it to the middle. Miscommunication. Number 5 thought I was supposed to get it. Number 4 thought he was supposed to get it, and they both stopped.
Yeah, it looked like number 4. Number 4 just kind of stopped, and that's why Mitchell, yeah, he kind of just stopped, and I think Brandon was kind of hoping he would continue across the middle, but he kind of stopped in the zone and thought he had an open slot there. And
well,
just a little miscommunication.
The bad thing about it, I think they was both open.
Yeah.
So it's 3rd down.
15 seconds
15
here to go.
seconds. Brandon Mitchell's going to roll out to the right. He's looking for somebody to throw it to, and he's going to throw an interception. That's going to be number 4 with a nice play there. That's Andrew Purcell, he threw into triple, quadruple coverage. You know, he's just trying to make a play. I give him, yeah, I understand. You know, you're frustrated, but still you had another play to go. Don't throw into triple coverage.
Yeah. Well, Enterprise made an adjustment there and double teamed Antoine at the top. And like you said, just throw the ball away and give yourself another down or kick a field goal if you have to.
Yeah.
Just put some points on the board. It's going to be 3rd and 1, I would imagine, a QB sneak here with 4.3 seconds left on the clock. Can't imagine Enterprise doing anything crazy here. Just trying to get in at halftime and do their stuff. Looks like we got about 4 seconds left here to go. For 99 yards to go for Enterprise. But
yeah, I think they're just going to take a quick knee. Let's see if he goes under center, though. He's not. He's going into shotgun, Warren Axton, number 8. But they do have a jumbled up in there. 2 wide receivers. Split out very wide, so I see him just going down. Yeah, he's up under center. He's going to take a knee. Or a quick little dive in the front, so that's going to run the clock out. Yeah. So we're going to take a quick sponsor. Thank you.
And what we've got tonight here, you'll see the Ridgecrest drone. For us, we've got the Bob Woodall's Air Care is our Friday night sponsor this year. Our Eagle Eye Outfitters, who does the Red Zone, Clear to Close Real Estate Group, Jim Whaley Tires. We have Jack's. We also have Hyundai of Dothan, Southeast Health, Brian Holloway Carpet One, Triple E Designs, Tri-State Parking Lot Maintenance, Ridgecrest Baptist Church, Tyree Entertainment, and WTVY News bringing the games here tonight for us.
Thank you, sponsors, for
35-0 here. Come back and see us. Get you something to drink.
stand and cheer as the band from EHS and perform Eufaula Tigers.
Performing their 2023 show, Big Blue Paradise, the Enterprise High School Big Blue Marching Band.
Bill Bacon Field, just now named today, this evening about 6:30. And we are watching the Eufaula Tigers and the Enterprise Wildcats play a little football. The Enterprise Wildcats is taking commanding lead right now at 35-0. I am Philip Gilly along with Mark Kinney. Thank you for being with us. This second half, we'll see what happens, Mark.
Yeah, the score's a little misleading. I think Eufaula had a chance to maybe, especially at the end there from the 5-yard line, but they moved the ball 2 or 3 times where they should have points on the board, and there was 3 or 4 times they had 3rd and long on defense to holding Enterprise, and they just couldn't stop them. So it could easily be right now 21-14 or 8-14, but Enterprise is getting the ball here, and it's going to be a big stop here for Eufaula to hopefully stop them and get the ball back. And you kind of have to put the first half behind them and work on the second half and work on your fundamentals and work on your offense and defense, because first game of the season, there's no reason to get all bent out of shape just because you had one bad half.
Hey, I agree. Now, they had some mistakes. I was hoping they'd score right there at the end of the first half, but they didn't. Had some drop passes, had some mental mistake, had some penalties. So hopefully they cleared some of that up in the locker room and get a little bit more motivated here and show a little bit more maturity and can play a better second half. Little pooch kick right there. It's not a bad little kick. It's taken by number 7. He moves around, going to get back maybe almost to the 20-yard line. So that is Keandre Matthews would return. So the Wildcats will start at their own 20-yard line. And we'll see what the second half brings us, Mark.
Yeah, that's a nice pooch kick there by Cooper Wingate for Eufaula. And couldn't ask for more for Eufaula. It's 1st and 10 from Enterprise has it on their own 20, so it's almost like a touchback. So let's see what Eufaula can do here starting out the second half.
You still thinking they need to put some pressure on number 8, Warren Axon, maybe a little bit? But you know what? He's handled it well, though. I mean, he stepped up out of pressure. He ain't been rattled, so I don't know if that will work at all.
Yeah, he didn't throw the ball a lot down the field. That's probably by design. But I wouldn't expect to see him too much here in the third quarter if they continue to score and probably bring some other folks in.
Going that little swing pass again. This was not a good throw. A little bit too, it was just too close for him to throw. That was intended for number 3, Amari Griffin. Fake up the middle and that little swing pass, but that was not a good throw. Threw behind him, and he didn't have a chance, I don't think, on catching that. That would have been a great catch, though, if he did.
A nice play call, though. If he'd have caught that, he'd have ran for a while. So nice play call from the sidelines from Enterprise, just off on the execution a little bit.
So we'll bring up 2nd down and 10 from the Wildcat 20. And as Mark said, I mean, it'd be fantastic if Eufaula could get a stop here. Nice tackle there. It's just a straight run to the left side of the line there. Number 6 may have picked up 3 yards. So that was number 6, Jontavius Hooten, JT they call him, with a run.
Yeah, Tariq Ivory, number 56, did a great job of wrapping him and bringing him down. We're again at looks like about 3rd and 7 with 11:10 to go here in the third quarter.
This is a nice play there out on the flats there. This is number 3. Amar Griffin with the catch is going to pick up the first down. Again, Warren with a nice play. Had pressure coming over, but nobody picked up the running back coming out of the backfield. Again, that play has worked several times tonight.
And it looks like he's kind of holding there, trying to block him, and then kind of releases. And the defensive guy's going for the quarterback right there, and he just lets him out in the flat and catches and go. Nice play call. And again, that's the quarterback waiting at the right instant to hold that ball and give him time, and nice play by Warren.
Nothing up the middle. That's a straight run by Amari Griffin, and it is stuffed by several. 56 was in there. Number 9 was in there.
Nice play by 2 or 3 of the Tigers there. Yvonne Lemons and Moss did a great job of kind of filling that hole up. Really for no gain. Looks like 2nd and 10 with 10-12 to go here in the
You know, the Tigers have done a nice job of stuff in the middle. They really haven't been able to, everything's been swung out, you know. Wildcats using that speed. It's a try on the right side. Again, number 3 of Mark Griffin again. Look like they're just going to do the run game a little bit, but it's going to bring 3rd down and 6. So, again, another 3rd down and long where the Tigers need to take advantage of this.
There's 9:45 here to go. And again, number 7. You understand why there's a lot of colleges looking at him and a lot of even Ivy League schools. So that tells you about his ACTs and his GPA being able to get into an Ivy League school like Dartmouth and places like in Colgate, I believe, were the 2 that he had.
Wildcats got trips on the far side. That's going to be a quick, it's going to be a fake. Warren's looking to run. Nice stop there. It's going to bring up a 4th down. So number 7, Jaquavius Moss with the stop. Good coverage. Defensive back did a great job on covering. He had nowhere to go, but he had a lot of space. Thought he could make it to the 1st down, but it's going to bring up 4th down. That's what the Tigers needed.
I'm not sure why they stopped the clock, but it's 9:12 to go here. 4th down, like Enterprise is going to punt for the first time. And that's not what Coach Blackman wanted. After a nice lead, you'd like to come out of the halftime and settle back down and continue to make plays, but I think we may have a timeout here on Eufaula with 8:54 to go.
Yeah, so here's where Eufaula needs to make a move. Move the ball down. Don't make so many mistakes. Settle that quarterback down. Browning, Anderson say, look, you know, you're the key. You know, you made some nice throws. You made some nice plays. You know, and then you throw the interception at the end of the half. So, you know, you got to make smart decisions here because they're needing to score bad.
Yeah, looks like we got Mr. Pickard, number 81, back. Will be kicking for Enterprise. First time we've seen him this week. And on the kickoffs, Eufaula's done a great job of getting some yards. So I'm curious to see here on this punt return who we got going on back here for them. Looks like it's number 16 for Eufaula, Zach Steele. He's back to about his 15-yard line.
Yeah, number 81, Andrew Pickard, who also does the kickoff, has the honors on the punt. No pressure. Nice high spiral kick. Zakia's going to let it bounce, and that takes a little bit of a Wildcat roll. It's going to be down at about the 15-yard line where the Eufaula Tigers are going to take over with 8:41 left in this 3rd quarter and them needing some offense badly.
Yeah, number 16's got to come up and catch that ball in the air for a fair catch because he ended up costing his team about 10 to 15 yards on the roll on this turf. Imagine the coach is probably telling him that on the sideline right now. We've got to catch that ball in the air, and it's a learning experience, you know, the second half and on through.
Tigers going to run it to the left side. Markia Harris with, you know, about a 4-yard gain. Nice blocking up front. I mean, it's not a bad little gain there. So, you know, they're going to have to, you know, do some good blocking up front. The O-line's going to have to really start making a big push for if we're going to run the ball like this. And that will open up, again, the passing lane for Brown.
Yeah, that's another tackle, number 25, Walker Turner. He's had a big night this opening week. Brings up 2nd and 8 with about 8 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter.
Wildcats with 5 men on the line. They're going to try to get it outside Tigers, and he cuts it back inside. He got more than I thought he was going to get. I thought he was going to be tackled way back down, but that was number 24, Jalen Wright, with a nice cut back up the middle to make a good gain. So it's going to be 3rd and 3. So that was two nice runs there.
A nice tackle by Tavion Case in there. Brings up, yeah, like you said, 3rd and 3 with 7:33 left to go here in the 3rd quarter.
So the weak side come in with a nice tackle, throw them down for a loss or right at the line of scrimmage. So it's number 24. That was a great play.
And Marzavius Reed, he had big games last year, especially against Auburn. I remember him really well, had a good game. And, you know, Coach said before that he is one of the leaders on this defense, this linebacker crew, and he's an outside edge linebacker. And he just crashed down and took that play away from him. Great job by Marzavis.
Yeah, that's one of that trio with the 237 tackles last year, so you can see why, and that's going to bring up 4th down, unfortunately, for Eufaula. It's a punt. 12's going to take it and see how far he can get. That's wide receiver Caden Boutwell.
Number 14 shaking up there on the play after the nice tackle, but Shamarion Smith did a great job of stopping him and cutting him off, didn't let him get to the corner. But looks like 6:20 left on the clock here.
Yeah, the Wildcats again with pretty good field position again, starting off in the Tiger territory again. Got 42 yards to go from those scores. The Tigers need to tighten up that defense again. JT Hooten continues to be in the backfield, 6'1", 210. I think that may be an overstatement. Good decision right there. Again, you see the wheels. Number 8, Warren Axton. So he's seen green and he took off. No hesitation there. He's going to pick up a 1st down.
That was a nice tackle on number 18 there for Eufaula. But there really wasn't any need for him to take off that fast. I have a feeling. Looks like we're going to have a heat timeout here with 6 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah.
I think they're kind of working on, and again, that's part of the process of maturing, is, letting your receiver get open, because he's going to start playing some 7A schools that he's not going to be able to do that.
Yep.
He's got to trust his teammates and let them get open and read it. But that was a nice run, and he made a good call on that one. I just felt personally he probably could have held on that ball a little bit longer to make a play.
Yeah, I need to correct him on the in the backfield. Number 6, that's Zah Miley. I've been calling Keandre Matthews, but he's defensive back. So a lot of these teams, especially when you got a bunch of players that have same number, one playing offense, one playing defense. So you can't switch them up. You can't do so. You got to stay on offense, you got to stay on defense. So my bad on that one. But that was Zah Miley that's been in the backfield, 5'10", 185 running back that's been back there this quarter.
Eufaula held them last time, and I think you have to have the mentality every series. That's what you got to be thinking. Stop them, stop them, stop them. Don't really care what the offense does. You just do your job and try to stop them and keep them in front of you.
Nice play there, coming in and stopping them for just a no gain. I think it's maybe a loss. Again, number 6, Zah Miley, with the carry, and he was brought down immediately.
Xavier Dennis there came down the line, number 97, made the play. But I don't really see the difference between that and the play with the quarterback earlier, where he grabbed him and spun and slung him down. It kind of did the same thing. But I don't know, for some reason the clock's not moving.
I think they have technical difficulty. Stop and then it'll start again. So it's
Okay.
that running down. It's 5:20 left in the 3rd quarter. Wildcats on the move at the Tiger 31. Spreading it out a little bit. Warren's going to look. He's going to make, again, that little flat to tight end. Again, that has worked and worked and worked. That's Kate Blackman, the tight end, 990 pounds. And again, he just drifts out. It lets the receivers clear out the defensive backs, and then he releases from his line position and just kind of floats out there.
Yeah, it's a nice little delayed release there for number 11. That's been very effective tonight, and Eufaula really hadn't been able to answer that all night long. But I don't know if that's a linebacker or a safety that's not reading that right and kind of get caught up in the backfield, but he's been released all night long.
Somebody's missing assignment somewhere. He's got to be accounted for. Zamati again with the carry, going brought down for a loss of about 1. It's number 9 and number 97, in the backfield in a hurry.
Brings up 4th and about 6 with 4:17 left to go here in the 4th I'm sorry, in the third quarter.
Yeah, we've called Kevion Lemon's name quite a bit tonight. He is all over the field.
And it looks like they're staying to go for it.
Got double receivers on each side. Watch that quick slant pass.
Again,
We'll throw him out of the backfield. Got blockers out front. So number 3's going to get the first down at least. And look, he's going to go in for a score. That's number 3, Amari Griffin. Just a nice, and that play is worked all night. Just floating it out from the backfield, and you know, done a great job of catching Warren Axton and throwing it on cue and on, you know, to give him a chance to make moves and get into at least first down. In this case, a touchdown.
Yeah, I think it looks like the Eufaula coaches are upset about something. They just got a sideline warning, but. Again, it's just the tailbacks are releasing out of the backfield and nobody's picking them up. And you give Mr. Griffin space, he's going to make it hurt. And that's what he did. And again, a good warn. It's not a very difficult throw, but it's a safe throw and nice read and great job. And it's 41-0 Enterprise with 3:35 left to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah, and I think you've mentioned it before. He's timed it well. You know, he gives them enough time. He ain't rushing the throw. He's letting the get out of the backfield, hitting them on stride. PAT is up, and it is good. So the Wildcats tack on another touchdown to make it 42-0 with 3:35 in the third quarter. Just a little bit too much power for the Wildcats. That offense, I know they only returned 4, but they look really good right now. They played with the least amount of mistakes tonight.
Yeah, and you know, 3/4 of the downs, they've done a pretty good job of holding them. It's just that one down they can't, for some reason, get off the field and make that play. And like you said, there's been pretty much the tight end slipping out, or it's been the tailback slipping out. And for some reason, I don't know if they're just trying to pressure that quarterback so much that they're just not getting their pickups. And you can see they're right there. I mean, wasn't nothing fancy. Just hit him out in the flat, and he made everybody miss. And it's 4th and 3, 4th and 4. Ended up being a touchdown.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, the Tigers have not been able to stop them on third down, Harley. And it's been 36, 37, 35. I mean, the opportunity is there.
Yeah.
The Wildcats have just been able to find a way to get that first down. So there is a mercy rule, so they may be taking advantage of that. If both coaches agree, tell me if I'm right, then they can just continually run the clock. Is that right?
That's correct. If both coaches agree to it. Both coaches have to agree. If one objects, you play it out like you're supposed to.
Wildcats with a little pooch kick. It's fumbled by the Tigers first, but then some good hands that grabbed that right there. So that's going to put them at the 37-yard line. That's one of the best field positions they had when the kickoffs. Well, they've had some good returns, but I don't understand that little pooch kick, or onside is almost an onside kick.
Yeah.
Maybe he's practicing that as well, though. I mean, there's not that many opportunities to do that too. So, I guess giving your team all the opportunities to practice as many scenarios as you can.
Well, there's 2 coaches got him on the sideline because it did look like an onside kick, and I don't think the Enterprise coaches were trying that. It's just the way it kind of happened.
Nice pass there for Browning. So it's going to get almost a first down. That's to number 4, Antron Mitchell. That's a nice little quick pass and a good little route. That's a simple, just down and out, but it was timed well. So it's going to be second down, and well, as far as I thought, it's going to second down and 3.
Yeah, that's a nice little combo they have there that I expect to see a lot of that as the season unfolds. They have a good communication back and forth, and looks good.
Nice, tough run right there by number 24, Jalen Wright. Almost got away from a shoestring tackle, but he was able to get the first down, and he got it inside Wildcat territory at the 49.5-yard line. Trips right for the Tigers. Again, that's quarterback option, and he gave it to number 24 again. Tough little running back right there. 24, Jalen Wright, again picks up about 4 or 5 yards, carrying some Wildcat defenders with him.
Yeah, it looks like they brought in their second team defense. I don't see any starters out there for the Wildcats, which is good to see, because they need to practice just as much as the first ones.
Quick pass out to number 4, Antron Mitchell. Had a blocker, but there was 2 Wildcat defenders there, so one was blocked, but he almost got away, but it's going to be just barely short of a first down. So it's going to make up 3rd and a half a yard.
1:50 left to go here in the third quarter.
1:45 and counting in the third quarter. They did get a first down. They gave him a first down. We had a false start. It's going to back him up again.
Looks like number 4 looked like he patting his chest. Looked like he may have made that move up there. Top of your screen. You got 1:30 left to go here with the running clock, so it looks like they may have the running clock going now.
Trips to the near side.
Left to go here in the third quarter.
Single's going to be a quick pass. Antron Mitchell's a little high. That's kind of that little out route that worked the last couple plays ago. So it's going to bring up second and about 14.
1:14 left to go here in the
See, that stopped the clock there, Mark. So that.
Looks like Eufaula still has their starters in, probably trying to iron out some things on their offense.
Well, you'd like to put a score on the board. Get that goose egg off there. Like a little screen set up. They let the defensive linemen come on through, try to set up some blockers. The pass was not thrown very well, but still, even if he caught it, they still spied that out, Mark.
Yeah, that was good pressure. Very good pressure on the line. The guy was open. Antoine was open there. Just a little high, but he was getting pressure. The quarterback was Brandon, so he had to kind of get rid of it quicker than what he wanted to.
That brings up 3rd and 14. 3rd and 15. Brandon looking deep. Had a man open. That's number 4. Nice catch, nice throw. So that's Antron Mitchell. He's going to get to about the 1-yard line before he's knocked out of bounds. But nice play on the 3rd and long for the first down. Just across the middle. Look, crossing route there, but it was thrown very well.
And get down to the 1-yard line. You got there at the Eagle Eye red zone, and the starters come back out for Enterprise at the linebacker position with 54 seconds left to go here in the third quarter.
Number 24 hit at the line of scrimmage and brought down hard. So that's Jalen Wright.
Again, another helmet comes off for Eufaula, number 54. We got 44 seconds left to go here in the third quarter.
You're going to have to get some sticking for them helmets.
I mean, I understand they knew they're on TV, so I mean, I don't know if they're trying to get TV time or not.
Could be.
Wow.
So that's going to put it at the 1-yard line for the Tigers. Second down.
Running clock here with 34 seconds left to go.
Eufaula needing the score here bad, just for morale's sake. Number 12 is going to get it too. That's a nice little quarterback fake.
Touchdown.
He took it himself. That's number 12. Browning Anderson dives in for a Eufaula Tiger touchdown with 19 seconds left in the third quarter.
Yeah, that's a nice play there. He held onto the ball. Looked like number 6 for Enterprise was crashing down. JT was crashing down on him, and he kind of held the ball. Brandon did it and got in, and so they're on the board with 19 seconds to go, 42-6, and looks like they're going to try for the extra point, not go for 2.
Cooper Wingate, 10th grader, going to attempt the extra point, kicks up, good looking kick there. Good job, Cooper. So that gives the Tigers 7 points, 42-7 here at the end of the third quarter. So at least you helped your feelings a little bit more.
I agree. And, if they could easily had 21 points on the scoreboard already.
Yeah, I agree. Yes, absolutely. If Fatton had to drop, first half to drop at the 4-yard line, and then another drop, and then, and an interception at the end of the half. So that's 27, 21 points right there.
Yeah, and so they've got something to go on. I think Coach Jernigan knew that this was going to be an uphill battle, this game against this 7A school. Enterprise is in the top 10 in the state, I believe. I think they're number 9 and number 10. So it was going to be tough. But they came here playing hard, and
they haven't given up.
That's exactly right. Got 19 seconds to go here. I would expect Enterprise to be very vanilla, very plain when they come out, and probably just try to take the clock off as much as they can. Try to get out of here, because one thing I must say that must commend both teams, haven't seen anybody cramping.
I know, I've been very surprised.
To be as hot as it is out here,
that's great conditioning by both teams.
That sure is. I'd have thought by now we'd have saw, but again, you're looking at 2 big schools and they got enough kids that can play both ways.
Right.
And that probably makes a huge difference.
There's a lot of new numbers out there now. Number 10 back. That's Erie's Knowles. Got whistle on the kick, so we got before the kick.
I think we've got offsides on Eufaula. Number 4 is pleading his case to him down there. He's telling him, I was not offside. He said, yes, you were.
Well, it don't matter. It's going to happen.
He's going to lose that argument.
Maybe he'll get it next time. It'll help him out a little bit next time.
Yeah. Got to give him credit, though. He's still working him. He ain't giving up. Looks like we got a new kicker for some reason. Number 22 in here, Jario Salas.
Maybe trying onside. Maybe he's an onside kicker.
Maybe.
Nope. He's going to kick it deep. Goes right to the middle. It's taken at the 21-yard line by the Wildcats. That's number 12. He cuts back, makes a nice run back. That is a good run there, buddy. So that's number 12, Caden Boutwell, would return.
Things like they're starting to get a little chippy between the players here. Sometimes that can happen when the game gets out of hand.
You get your feelings hurt a little bit, scores that. You got to keep that composure.
We got 9 seconds left. Probably get one play here. Be the end of the third quarter here on Bill Bacon Field.
Ball at the 37, the Wildcats 37. See, I believe we got a new quarterback too there, don't we? Getting a lot of substitutions there. That's Caden Boutwell, who just returned. No, I'm sorry, it's number 15. I apologize. That's Dougie Branson, the new quarterback.
Looks like we might have had an equipment issue for Eufaula.
5'10", 145. Mr. Dougie. Zy Miley still in the backfield. And he's going to get it. He's going to find some room on the outside. The left side, he's going to cut back. Nice block by number 13 downfield to break him even farther. So that was number 13, Peter Edwards, wide receiver, held up the man and give him a chance to get outside to get another 10, 15 yards.
Yeah, that's the end of the third quarter here. Well, take that back. Looks like we got to put 1 second back on the clock, but
got a player down. Zion Martin.
42-7. Come on back.
Welcome back to the fourth quarter of the first game of the Wiregrass area Friday night football. We're at Wildcat Stadium, Bill Bacon Field. It's the fourth quarter, 42-7. Wildcats in a commanding lead. So got a lot of substitutions out there for the Wildcats. Eufaula need to kind of take advantage if they can. But it's been Wildcats all the way. There's number 10, little scat back, and he can scoot. That's Tony Coleman, and he's going to score a touchdown on the first touch in the first game.
Yeah, if they were playing two-hand tag, I think he'd still score.
So that was number 10. I'm sorry, it was
Nice read, nice cut back there. Great job by number 10.
Yours Niles, number 10, Yours Niles on that. And tell you what, number 10, he's hard to see. Little guy, can move. 5'4", 140 pounds.
Believe it or not, that Eufaula and Enterprise used to play a lot back in the day until recently when Enterprise moved up, and Enterprise holds the edge 17-6 in the all-time series, which looks like it'll end up being 18. But tonight, I know the score didn't indicate it, but 48-7 here to go in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, the City of Progress grew a lot quicker. So I think they were both in the 3A, 4A way back there. But anyway, yeah, they used to be a regular rivalry game up there. I was reading a little history about it, and yeah, a lot of close games. Just Enterprise just kind of grew faster than Eufaula did. So they just moved up in divisions and moved up in divisions. Now in the 7A, which is high as you can get.
And if you've ever got the chance to come out and watch an Enterprise game, you need to try to come out. It is a beautiful, beautiful stadium, and the campus itself is very nice. And they have all the lights on for all the ball fields and tennis courts and soccer fields, gymnasium. It's very nice. It's well done here in Enterprise, Alabama.
Little low line drive kick there. We got a whistle though. Got another flag, so I'm assuming we've got another offsides.
Well, he called it on the Eufaula team. He's calling it on the Enterprise guys. So somebody's a little anxious down here on the bottom of the screen.
So we're going to tee it up and start all over. Andrew Pickard with another low line drive, picked up at the 40 by number 20. That is Jave Williams. He's going to be driven back, so he will get forward progress to about the 40-yard line.
I think when the coaches talked to him on Sunday, got there, and you get the ball like that, you just really need to go north and south and not so much east and west like he just did, because he had a chance to get under 5 or 10 yards, but number 20 there, Jave Williams, just kind of kept going towards the sidelines instead of up the field.
Well, we've got a new quarterback change as well for the Tigers. Number 18 with a quick pass out, but that play took way too long. That was way too far away from the quarterback, the pass, so give the Wildcats plenty of time to close. So number 18, Ty McCoy, the new quarterback.
Doing a good job here, and I like this, trying to get more players, and they're trying to switch out the ball here.
Yeah, that tackle was made by number 27, Will Fault. He saw that quickly and closed the gap in a hurry. But again, that was a long pass to try to do that with. Jalen Wright with the carry. Going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. He's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
Looked like number 44 there with the tackle, June Crevetto.
The Wildcats continue to bring in personnel in and out, in and out, in and out. I'm sure getting as much playing time as they possibly can for those 70-plus players on the sideline. a lot of that they won't have that opportunity on a lot of games.
No. And I'm not quite sure the 40-second clock's not working or what's going on. It's not moving, and the officials really aren't saying anything.
Oh, we're going to have, they're going to let it go. Somebody moved a little quick, but they're going to let it go. The quarterback now, number 18, Ty McCoy, going to take off and run. He's going to get about 5 yards. So let's bring on 4th down and about 5 from their own 45-yard line with 9:56 and counting in the game.
Jude Crevetto with another tackle here with 9:52 left to go.
So got coaches over there talking to some of the players. I'm sure they're going to probably go for it.
I would think so. It's pretty much at midfield.
I mean, you're down 48-7. I mean, why not? They're going to take a timeout and talk about it. So 9:27 left on the clock in the game. Again, the Wildcats making several substitutions, but hey, they scored a touchdown on it. Little scat back, number 10, Uriah Knowles. I mean, made a great cut. He's 5'4", so he's hard to see you in that. So, but he was fast. He got in the end zone in a hurry.
He's a senior.
Yeah.
You know, it says he's 5'4", 140. He's like a little scat back.
Exactly.
And he is quick, like you said. When he cut back, there was nobody there, and nobody was going to catch him in the process.
So Enterprise with a good showing. Offense looked good. Defense looked good. Eufaula Tigers has got several things to work on, especially on shoring up these mistakes. Also, making these plays count, because they gave the Wildcats a lot of opportunities that you just can't give.
That's right. They had chances to hold them, and for some reason they just let it kind of slip out of their hands, and they got the first downs. It ended up being a touchdown too.
They are going to punt. Number 22 is going to get a nice little roll for the Tigers. It's going to go out of bounds about the 33-yard line. The Enterprise Wildcats, they'll take over it with 9:17 left in the game. And I'm sure we'll see a lot more substitutions.
I'm a little confused they didn't do the running clock. It looks like somebody must not have decided to do that with it being 49-7, 9:17 left to go.
Yeah, if I was Eufaula, I'd agree to that all day. Because you just want to take the chance of somebody getting hurt too. Yeah, you don't want one of your key players trying to do something, and they're going to play hard. Don't want them not to play hard. Get wrong. But, they can get hurt, and this is out of their division anyway.
And I'll have to give credit to Enterprise. They pretty much stayed. Even though it's 49-7, I don't think many people have left. And,
yeah, the fan base here is loyal.
That's a good testament to the town of being very supportive.
Another good run up the middle, and he's going to score. This is number 11. It's going to be Kate Black. Nope. Yep.
Nice long run there by.
Yep. Kate Blackman, 190-pound tight end.
I think that's Jarrell Reese. And then being the run
So,
11. Great, nice long run. Didn't take hardly any time off the clock.
Yeah, he took the handoff from number 18, Lance Sawyer. Had one arm grabbing on the Tigers, and after that, he was going to the races.
67-yard run for Enterprise. So.
Snap, kick is up. Kick is good. So that brings the lead to 56-7 for the Wildcats with 9:04 left in the game. So this game is definitely out of reach.
I agree.
All you can do, hope for now is to shore up some things and maybe work on, a couple things that you wouldn't normally work on in a game or in a practice, or you worked on and then you want real game experience to do that. So maybe some trick plays. I mean, maybe a player that was right on the line, give him some experience.
And I think what you see in the last two possessions for Enterprise is that's the difference between a 7A school think Eufaula is a 5A school. Number 11 went right up the gut and turned on the burners, and nobody was catching him. And you're just seeing Eufaula has a lot of good kids on their team. They just don't have the numbers that Enterprise has. And I think here in the last 10, 15 minutes, you're seeing that the Enterprise number 2's coming along, maybe a little bit further along.
Absolutely. The amount of blue jerseys heavily outweigh the amount of white and red jerseys on the other side of the field. There's no doubt. And that depth is, you're able to give players rest in and out. Players just playing one side of the ball, so two sides of the ball, only offense, only defense. Your practices are even better because you can really, get focused in on what your job is and what your assignment's going to be.
Absolutely. Back to the 2-yard line.
Number 16, Zakiya Steele, breaks the tackle, looks up the middle, cuts it back to the right, it's down to the 40, going to get tackled out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. Nice run back. So we have number 10, Tony Coleman, shaking up on the play. Don't know if that's a cramp. And me and you, before we went to a commercial break, was just saying about we ain't had nobody with cramps. And, of course, it's getting toward the end of the game. It looks like that's 1-2.
Yep, and it looks like we got a flag here at the end of the play. Not sure exactly what happened.
Like blocking the back. So we have a block in the back on the Tigers. So that's going to bring it back some.
Okay.
So still the 42-yard line. It's going to bring it back to the 32-yard line. Yep. So
8:58 here left to go in the game. And surprise again, they haven't gone to a running clock.
Ty McCoy, number 18, continues to be the quarterback. He's going to hand off to number 24. Jalen Wright, 10th grader. He's going to get it pushed down and another helmet comes off. He's tackled by number 50.
I think they need to get the screwdrivers out on the sidelines and try to tighten those helmets down if they can.
Taven Kaysen, 6'2", 210, defensive lineman with the breakdown. Second and 8.
I must say, I was excited that high school football is back because normally that brings cooler temperatures. But I tell you what, tonight, whew.
Yeah, I don't know what it is now. It's got to be in the 80s. Quarterback with a handoff, number 26, Perry Denard, 9th grader. It's going to get about a loss of yard. And I think, Coach Jernigan's doing the same thing. He's subbing. I mean, he don't see any reason to put starters in there and get them hurt. And he's getting some experience for his, second players coming in.
Yeah, it just takes one play, and that number 2, number 3 guy on the roster at the position can easily be put in the starting role. So it's very important that they get those reps in. And this is good for the younger kids as well.
7-20, a little mishap in the backfield. Like quarterback, he was almost got him. Got away from one tackle, got away from another tackle, made something out of nothing. So great concentration by number 18, Ty McCoy, to not give up on the play and get some positive yardage there. It's going to be 4th down, but he could have been back at the 25, and he ended up at the 38-yard line.
Enterprise is going back for the punt, and Eufaula is sending the punting crew out with 6:40 to go here in the 4th quarter. Give us a little time to talk about next week's game. We have Ashford at Providence next week. We'll be at Coach Kenny Keith from Providence. coming in, Ashford. I can't think of his name off the top of my head, but he's a new coach this year. And looking forward to that matchup. Nice return here by number 12.
Cutting across the field, finally brought down. I think that's Caden Boutwell. There's one, two 12s there. One's the wide receiver, one's a QB. So that was a nice return. But that should be a good game next week, Providence Ashford. That should be a.
Yeah, I saw, I think I was through the Dothan Eagle and through WTVY's reporters that I think Providence has 17 seniors this year. David Stapleton. Yeah, David Stapleton is the new coach for Ashford, and he's hopefully going to turn things around for him and be ready to play. 17. Be right back. We got 6 minutes to go here from the Bacon Field. 56-7 Enterprise. Back, Phillip. Give me a long drive back. All right, we're back here tonight. Here the score is 56-7. Just finishing up the Heat timeout with 6 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter. Second half, Enterprise is pretty handedly taking care of Eufaula. Second and third stringers are in now, getting to play some. Number 18 with the hold. Wrapped him up. Nice defense there by Eufaula.
Yeah, we got Wildcats is they're completely a different football team out there than when we started, of course, and rightly so. And also on the other side, Coach Jernigan with the Eufaula Tigers. Coach Jernigan's got, you know, some things to shore up. I'm sure he can. I think he's a great coach, good guy, and he's got some talent. He's just got to shore some things up. So there's a good run by number 11, Tate Blackman, but going to be a flag on the play. Probably a
I think it's a
blocking violation.
Again, that was a play that Eufaula could have made. Just took a bad angle in the backfield and let number 11 get to the edge. And looks like it's going to be
a holding.
I believe so. It looks like Ashford's playing Stan Hope. Gilmore out of Millbrook tonight.
Well, he almost did the same thing. He got down to, got a first down, even after the penalty. Run to the left side, got plenty of blocking in front, so number 11 was able to get down the first down to about the 16-yard line. 5:04 left in the game, and the Wildcats knocking on another touchdown door.
Yeah, it looks like they're taking their time, which I'd expect.
Stands are starting to clear out a little bit now. I think they feel comfortable with the win.
I would. Or possibly they could be looking for air conditioning.
Yeah, probably could.
I would too. Our meteorologist this year, Jackie Kinney, said it was going to be hot and
hot as blue blazes, I think was the
hot
word.
as blue blazes. That is correct, is what she said. And
I think she's right. I think a blue blaze is pretty hot.
I'm quite sure what that means, but I'll go with it.
We're going to go with it.
We'll go with it.
She's the expert, not us.
Exactly. 4:23 left to go, fourth quarter. False start.
Handoff up the middle. The Wildcat number 6, Zah Miley, with a nice strong run. made a couple cuts, made a couple of Tigers miss. Got down to about the 3-yard line. 4 minutes exactly, well, the 4:05 clock ticking.
And it makes me think back an interview with Steve Spurrier whenever his teams were rolling down in Florida and they were beating folks 50, 60 to 7. And they asked him, Coach, why don't you just take a knee? And he said those kids out there in the third and fourth quarter, they were here at 5 o'clock in the morning, just like the other ones.
Sure.
And they want to score a touchdown just like the others do. And it's their job to stop us. And kind of agree with it. They're not doing anything crazy. They're just running up the gut. And poor Eufaula just can't stop them.
Well, you just can't ask them not to play hard. I mean, that just don't make sense. Like I say, you put your second string in, your third string in, and you know they play hard. They want to perform when they get a chance to play. Of course they do.
Well, and then you know it's just the way they are. This number 6 coming in right here. I think that's Zah Malik.
Yep.
Is probably who it is. They actually had 2 number 6s on the team.
Yeah, he is. He's made quite an impact in this second half. He has run hard, hard-nosed runner, just fast, makes good cuts, makes good decisions, and he's got them down. The Wildcats down to the 1-yard line, second down. Look like they're letting the clock run a little bit, which is nice. 2 minutes and 47 seconds and ticking. Zamati again. He's going to get back to the 1-yard line. Taking a handoff from number 12. It's Holden Pollock.
I think they pretty much lived in the Eagle Eye red zone this whole second half, it seems like.
That's true, and a lot of times they started in almost there. Again, but you know what? You take advantage of what you got. So, you know, don't take nothing from them. They played a heck of a game. They're going to have a great season this year. You know, last season, what, 8-4? Went second round playoff. So I know Coach Blackman is looking to improve on that. He's doing it, and I believe he's got a good chance with this team here. Again, you know, there's a difference between the divisions that they're in. One coming in here and play, but you know, for the first game, it's pretty impressive. And the quarterback play to me, was very impressive. He's going to muscle in for a touchdown. Yep, that's Almighty again. He's been a workhorse. And congratulations to him on getting a touchdown. A minute 35 seconds left. That's going to make it 62-7.
And you know, you got to think about it. If you're Eufaula, generally year in year out, you've got Dothan High and Enterprise are probably the 2 strongest teams in this area. And so to start off that season playing one of them, that says a lot about the coach wanting to see where his team is at.
Sure.
You know, it's easy to pick up maybe a smaller school, you know, but that's not really telling you what you need to know for week 2 or week 3 whenever you start getting into district play. I'm not sure how their schedule plans out on who they play, but they'll be playing the likes of Charles Henderson, and she'll be playing the likes of teams over in Headland and things like that, Rehoboth, that are good teams. And they'll be battle tested tonight. And that's a nice touchdown there by number 6, making it in there from a yard out with 1:35 to go. But I think Coach Jernigan has some positives to go with. Just don't look at the scoreboard, because sometimes the scoreboard doesn't say everything. But I think in the future, they get a chance to be making the playoffs and continue to work.
Oh, yes, absolutely. I mean, we said it several times tonight. They've had the chances to make this a really respectful game, but mistake riddled on there. So, but again, you're right. Hey, Coach Jernigan, you know, he got it down, but he can look at the film and say, well, look at it, if. And I know if sometimes a big word, even though with 2 letters, but still, though.
That's exactly right. Looks like we may have a new kicker, number 93 for Enterprise. Mr. Dylan Montelongo, 10th grader. You know you've had a good night when you're on the 3rd string on your kickers.
You're right. Yes, you've had yourself a good night. Oh, nice foot. got a little bit, you need to get a little bit more hype on it, but still a nice kick. Got a nice run back here coming from number 16, and he's going to take it to the house. That's Zacchaeus Steele. Let's hope there's no flags on the play. And he's going to take it all the way. That's what, about an 80-yard touchdown run there.
Sure was. Nice play by number 16. He did a great job. And, you know, we talked about earlier, on the last kickoff, the guy was going east and west. He just went north and south and hit a gap and hit it fast. Nice touchdown there by Zacchaeus Steele.
Yeah, the Tigers did a good job of blocking up front. I mean, he had a nice alley to run through. Good for them.
It's like 77 points are possibly going to be scored tonight.
Kick is up. Kick is good. We got a
Mr. Cooper with a nice kick there.
I'm telling you, he's got a good foot.
He sure does. He's kind of little too.
Yeah. Got to put all. How much he weighs? Can't be about $130 behind that, but hey, very nice. Got a good rotation. So, and he could have kicked that. Could have been a 25-30-yarder there.
If he don't play soccer, the soccer coach should be talking to him in the cafeteria.
You're exactly right.
On Monday. Because he's like, he's got a pretty good leg.
We got 1 minute and 20 seconds left before this ball game's over with. Eufaula Tigers just took it to the house with a nice run back, got a score. So they're at 14 points. But again, the Wildcats at 63, so they've taken advantage. Man, I love that drawing view. That's fantastic.
And that's beautiful. The Ridgecrest is sponsoring that for us Baptist in Dothan. And that is just a beautiful sight that you have there.
You're right. This is one of the nicest stadiums for a high school that I've been to. It's just very well maintained. The city of Progress should be proud, and I know they are.
Yeah, it's Mr. Cooper here's going to kick it off. I would expect probably a fair catch.
Cooper Wingate, nice high kick. Give time for the
.110 left to go in the fourth quarter. We're finishing up here again. Reminder, next week we will be in Dothan at Providence Christian taking on the Ashford Yellow Jackets, which will be a nice matchup and good ball game. I'm looking forward to that. It should be.
Yeah, absolutely. Me too. Hey, come be with us. Tell your friends, tell your family to give us a watch. You know, it's a lot cooler in the house watching on TV than it's going to be out there with us. But we're glad to bring it to you. So, yeah.
And it'll be the start of the Labor Day weekend. So you can start off Friday night. Looks like we've taken a knee here. And the 40-second clock getting working. So I don't know if that may be the last play. I'm not sure. They're looking at it. With 57 seconds left.
All right, the Wildcats are going to let this clock run out, which is what needs to happen. Like I say, they've had a great night. And they got some things to work on too. Their night has not been absolutely perfect as well. A lot of positives. They have made some mistakes too, especially on some penalties there. But you know, over and all for the first game jitters, first game, you know, very impressive win for the Enterprise Wildcats.
Yeah, and I think whenever you look at the night when it started out with a great dedication to Coach Bill Bacon on the field. 26 years as a coach here. He's an icon in high school football, and finishing off with a win for Enterprise is a great night. It looks like that they starting off is the quarterback that they've got Mr. Axton, he's going to have to make some decisions. Not very flashy, make smart plays, and do these kind of plays. Defense, again, we saw that linebackers and secondary really take charge against Eufaula and make the plays. If they're there all season and this offense can make some move, Enterprise may make some noise this year in 7A
Yes,
football.
I think they are. I mean, they're ranked up to, what, about 7th, 8th in the 7A division, so good. Now, as far as our Eufaula Tigers, they got some things to do on defense to all the players need to know their roles and what they do, because they made a lot of mistakes that over and over and over.
Yeah, I got you. So I think when Eufaula's into the stick, I think what you're looking at here is they just got to take this as a learning experience and understand they're playing a 7A school. And their competition is not going to be this strong as the season goes on. So don't take this as this how your season's going to be. Just take and learn from it and improve every week. And I think you'll see Coach Jernigan do that.
Absolutely. So we want to take some time to thank our sponsors for this year's Friday Night Football. And sponsors, thank you so much for bringing this. Without you, we would not be able to do it. Bob Woodall Air Care, Eagle Eye Outfitters, Clear to Close Real Estate Group, Jim Whaley Tires, Jack's, Hyundai of Dothan, Southeast Health, Brian Holloway Carpet One, Triple E Designs, Tri-State Parking Lot Maintenance, Ridgecrest Baptist Church, Tyree Entertainment, and WTVY News 4. I am Philip Gilley along with Mark Kinney. Again, thank you for showing up. Thank you for being part of this thing. We also got some crew we need to thank.
Yeah, we got the guys behind the scenes that you don't see or hear and really make this happen. We start with our producer, Jared Tyree, our director, Steve Pierce, graphics, Bradley Roper, audio, Alan Pierce, replay, Broxton Gannon, drone operator, Matt Woodward. Great job tonight, Matt. The camera operators are Neil Simmons, Lee Borchick, Hasty Wiggins, Bryant Pierce, Keith Dovry. He's the one who took one on the sideline for us. Way to be strong tonight, Keith. The truck technicians are Justin Pierce, Michael Dwight Pierce. Also, we got Jackie Kinney as our spotter, and I'm Mark Kinney alongside Philip Gilley. See you next week in Providence versus Ashford. Have a good weekend.
Have a great one. Thank you.